Hi guys, welcome to another video. Hope you're all keeping well. Now this is going to be another pickups video because I want to show you some titles which I sent for and picked up in the shops over the last couple of weeks. So there's just a pre-taster of the Blu-rays, quite a few there as you can see, and I've just got a couple of DVDs guys to show you. Alright then guys, so without further ado, let's just get straight into it, and I'm going to start with the DVDs. Okay, alright then, so the first DVD I'd like to show you is it's a supernatural movie, and I wasn't too keen on it, unfortunately. That movie is called The Haunting at St. Joseph's. A load of tripe from start to finish, and I would never ever watch this again. Ever. So I'm going to throw it on eBay. Very, very dull, boring movie, and again another sad story of the picture, you know, the aesthetics, you know, the movie not living up to the, you know, the nice aesthetics of the cover. So there you go guys, that's the first DVD, and that is The Haunting at St. Joseph's. Dreadful movie. Next one is one I sent off to America. It's a 4-movie marathon, the Cult Horror Collection. It's got 4 movies on it, and there you go. There's the 4 movies, guys. So you've got The Fun House, you've got Phantasm 2, The Serpents and the Rainbow, and which I presume is about a snake. So there you go, guys. I have watched The Fun House already on Blu-ray, and I wasn't impressed at all, guys. I was bored senseless with it. So there you go. But I haven't seen Phantasm 2. I've seen The Serpents and the Rainbow. That's a good one. I think I've seen a movie very much like it. I'm not too sure. So there you go. That was quite cheap, actually. I bought it online. So there you go, from eBay. So there you go. That's the 4-movie marathon, the Cult Horror Collection. Next up is, now I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with these movies. They're quite old actually, but they're all revolving around a ghost, and that is a DVD called The Topper Collection. So you've got Topper, starring Cary Grant and Constance Bennett. You've got Topper Takes a Trip, the sequel, and then you've got Topper Returns. Yeah, all revolving about a ghost and that. Yeah, I watched the first one last night. I wasn't too impressed, unfortunately. So I'm going to I might watch the sequel tonight and the other one maybe in the week. Yeah, so there you go. That's a Topper Collection. These actually contain the colorized versions as well. So if you've got an alternative, you don't want to watch the black and white, you can watch the colorized version. So there you go. That is the Topper Collection. Next up is a box set from a very, very popular 1960s horror TV series. Along with The Munsters, this was very well received in that decade, and that, you know, very, very popular. And it's been a couple of spin-offs from it since, and that is the Addams Family, the complete series box set. So there you go, guys. I don't remember. I used to watch them when I was little in the 60s, but I don't remember any of the episodes and that. So there you go. There's the 3 discs. So I'm looking forward to revisiting these, guys. Yeah, that's the Addams Family complete collection. Seasons 1 to 3. So there you go, nice box set. Alright then guys, I'm going to move on to the Blu-rays and 4Ks now. So the first one I'd like to show you is one I bought in HMV Liverpool yesterday. It looked good, you know, from the cover and the trailer. I watched it last night and oh guys, I fell asleep. I fell asleep just over halfway through. I was bored, sick with it. The picture was dark, the characters were rubbish, and all in all, it was just a pretty crap storyline. And that's a movie called Little Bone Lodge. Oh my days, was this boring. You know, it started off good, like, you know, like this, like, sort of like a weird family and that, you know, they sort of like it in the Scottish Highlands and that, you know, and they get a knock on the door by these 2 guys. You know, one of them says his mate's been injured and that, and they take them in and that, you know. But I was expecting something along the lines of, like, you know, something like what a movie like what Sheila Keith would make, you know, like a sinister matriarch and that, you know. But oh, it was boring, guys. It really was, yeah. So this is another one I'm afraid is going to be chucked on eBay. So that is Little Bone Lodge. Awful movie. Next one is a 4K. I wanted this for some time actually on 4K. So when I saw it was released in that format, I thought to myself, I've got to get that, yeah. And that is Zombie Holocaust. I haven't watched it yet, guys, so I can't really comment on the transfer, but there you go. Fantastic zombie movie, yeah. Stars Ian McCulloch. He's made a couple of these movies. He was the hero in the 1975 TV series The Survivors. Fine actor, yeah. So looking forward to watching this. Got some great extras on it, guys, yeah. So there you go. That is the 4K of Zombie Holocaust. Next one up is Oh, I watched this the other night, actually. I've already done a review of this guy, so I won't say too much about it. It's quite a quirky, dark movie whose main character is a very, very nutty, a very, very nutty ice cream man. So it's called Chocolate, Strawberry and Vanilla. He's an absolute case, this guy. He's a real bloody oddball, he really is, yeah. So I won't say too much about it. Thoroughly enjoyed it now, and I'm going to give it another watch again in a couple of weeks' time. So there you go, guys. That is Chocolate, Strawberry, Vanilla. Right, next up is an old favourite of mine from the 1970s. It stars all my favourite horror icons, Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing and Vincent Price. This is a Blu-ray limited special edition. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this one. Yeah, so that is a movie called Scream and Scream Again. So the story's pretty, what shall we say, different, you know. So it's quite an unusual movie. Like, yeah, there's a nice booklet with it, guys, as well. Yeah, there he is, the late great Vincent Price, playing a sinister doctor. So, yeah, nice booklet there. There you go, all about the movie and that, yeah. So, I'm looking forward to watching that on a glorious high definition. That is Scream and Scream Again. Right, next one up is another 4K. This is one of my favourite ghost stories. Really, I love the twist in this as well. Yeah, so it stars Nicole Kidman, brand new restoration, and that is a movie called The Others. Lovely slipcover, guys. Just look at that. Fantastic, yeah. And there you go, guys. There's the back as well. Fantastic ghost story, yeah. Nicole Kidman's really on the money in this. She really is, yeah. So there you go. I'm looking forward to watching this on a glorious 4K ultra high definition. That is The Others, one of the best ghost stories I've ever seen. Next up is another favourite of mine. Stars Mia Farrow, and I read the book as well by Aisle 11. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I know it's not a movie for everybody because some people think it's a slow burner. Indeed, I actually thought it was a slow burner when I first watched it on telly all those years ago. But the more I watched it, the more I grew to love it, and I loved the ending. I loved the ending. He has his father's eyes. I think you know what I'm going to say, don't you? The classic Roman Polanski supernatural thriller, Rosemary's Baby, again in glorious 4K. So there you go, guys. Fantastic supernatural movie. Mia Farrow's really on the money in this one, you know, and the sinister people that keep visiting apartments and that, knocking on the door and that, you know, with all sorts of recipes and that. Oh, fantastic. Leading up to a stunning, breathtaking climax, yeah. So, but as I say, it's not a movie for everyone. It's, you know, sort of like, I suppose it's a Marmite movie. Some people like it, some people loathe it, but I love it. I grew to love it over the years. So there you go, guys. I've got it in 4K now for my collection, and that is Rosemary's Baby. Next up is now, I bet you not many of you have heard of this one. I'd never heard of it actually until I was browsing through the internet looking for rare titles, and I came across this one starring Carol Lombard and Randolph Scott. It's a kind of possession movie. It's quite old actually. It's from 1933, and that's a movie called Supernatural. So there you go, guys. Carol Lombard, one of her first roles, yeah. Yeah, brand new 2K master. In a departure from her usual comedy roles, screen legend Carol Lombard co-stars with a Western icon Randolph Scott in this chilling tale of a woman possessed by a murderous dark soul. Sounds good, doesn't it? Yeah. So there you go. That is Supernatural. Next one, it's another one I've actually done a review of this. I've done a review of this last week actually. Stars David Hemmings, and that it's set in a boys' public school. Very, very dark movie, and that is Unman, Whistling and Zigo. Fantastic movie. If you like movies like If, and you know, those type of movies like Blackboard Jungle, and sort of like movies like where all young boys sort of like become evil and that, you know, collectively evil, like Lord of the Flies, you might have a blast watching this one. I certainly did, yeah. And the scene in the school gym where he go to gang rape his wife was absolutely terrifying, yeah. So there you go, guys. There's the slipcover. Yeah, great movie. Yeah, this is from 1971, and that is Unman, Whistling and Zigo. Next up is now I was really made up when this came out. I really was, because I love this franchise. Not many people know about it actually. It's fantastic. Yeah, very, very. They're not so much zombies. They're not so much cannibals. They're not so much ghosts. They're a little bit of mixture of, you know, each of those three components. And that is the very first Blind Dead movie, The Tombs of the Blind Dead. All really made up to get this one, guys. Yeah, packed with special features and that. Yeah, so looking forward to revisiting this one. Yeah, the very first Blind Dead movie, The Tombs of the Blind Dead. Next one up is another favourite of mine. I watched it a couple of years ago. I don't remember the ending actually. So I was in what's the name the other day. I took a trip out to Manchester and I picked it up from HMV. It stars Emil Hirsch and Brian Cox, and that is The Autopsy of Jane Doe. My mum hates this movie, but I like it. Yeah, very, very eerie atmosphere and that. I've always wanted it on Blu Ray. So there you go. That is The Autopsy of Jane Doe. Next up is one starring well, the king of horror himself, the late great Boris Karloff. I've never seen this movie. It also stars Ellen Drew and Mark Kramer, and this is guaranteed to keep you screaming. And that is a movie called The Isle of the Dead. Just look at that cover, guys. Fantastic cover. There he is, the late great Boris Karloff. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out, yeah. Just a couple of special features, commentary by screenwriter Dr. Steve Hammond and Richard Trailer. So there you go, guys. Isle of the Dead, yeah. So from 1945. Fantastic. Next up is now this is not so much a horror movie, it's more of a supernatural movie. I love David Niven, and I watched this a couple of times on the television. I've always wanted it in my collection. It's the Blu-ray edition, actually, from Criterion. And it's a lovely, I believe it's lovely in a Blu-ray, lovely colour and that, you know. It all deals with the afterlife, you know, dying, like, you know, and then going to heaven and coming back again. And that is a matter of life and death. This is a much critically acclaimed movie, this, guys. It really is, yeah. There's a nice picture there of David Niven and the title, you know, the main protagonist, yeah. And there's one of the souls, well, basically one of the heavenly beings and that, yeah, looking very dapper in a uniform, yeah. So there you go, guys. Nice booklet. Well, it's just basically a fold-out thing, really. Yeah. So there you go, guys. So I'm looking forward to revisiting this one. Yeah, fantastic. Yeah. So love David Niven. Yeah. So that is a matter of life and death. It deals with all aspects of the afterlife and that, and coming back to Earth, dying, going to heaven and that, going up the golden staircase and coming back again. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to checking this one. I might do a review of it, actually, when I've watched it. Yeah. From 1946, Criterion. Got some great special features there, guys. Yeah. Lovely cover. Yeah. So there you go. That is a matter of life and death. Next one up is, now I did actually have this one on DVD. It's a very, very unusual movie. It stars Richard Boone, who you remember was in the series Heck Ramsey, and it's in Blu-ray, and it's a movie called I Bury the Living. Very, very unusual story revolving around a graveyard and you know, crosses and that, you know, marking graves with crosses and that. I'll give you a little bit more detail about it if you don't know about it. Through a series of chilling coincidences, the newly elected director of a cemetery, Richard Boone, begins to believe that he can cause the deaths of living owners of burial plots by merely changing the pushpin colour from white, living, to black, dead, on a large map of the cemetery. This chilling tale is co-produced and directed by cult filmmaker and father to Empire Full Moon founder Charles Albert Band from Dracula's Dog and Ghoulies 2. So there you go, guys, yeah. A creature to freeze your blood, a story to chill your soul. So there you go, guys. I Bury the Living. Next up is, this is one of my all-time favourite giallo movies, it really is. I've seen this 4K, by the way, just had to get it. You know, one of my favourite movies, and that is Blood and Black Lace. Just look at that, guys. Lovely box set there, guys. Yeah. And lovely booklet with it as well. Nice hardbound, box there, guys. And there you go, lovely booklet. Yeah, this is a great movie, this. Absolutely love it, so I can't wait to watch this on... Good to see got the reversible artwork. I can't wait to watch this on 4K. You know, fantastic movie, lovely colour. Oh, and I love the music as well. The opening, like the bossa nova beat, when it opens and that, you know, and the camera slowly pans around the studio and that, you know, yeah, oh yeah. Great soundtrack, yeah. So, really looking forward to watching this one, yeah. So there you go, guys. Mario Bava's Blood and Black Lace. Next one up is one of my all-time favourite movies, one of my all-time favourite slasher movies, situated in a coal mine and involving a very, very sadistic killer. 4K ultra high definition. This is the collector's edition of My Bloody Valentine. Absolutely love this movie, guys, and it's really great to own it on 4K. Look at all those special features there, guys, yeah. And the reversible artwork. Oh no, it hasn't got the reversible artwork. Sorry, it's just the same one. Yeah, there's the discs anyway. So yeah, I'm looking forward to revisiting this one. I love this movie, My Bloody Valentine. Yeah, one of the best horror slashers of the 1970s, and it's great to own it, as I say, you know, on 4K. So there you go, guys, a classic, My Bloody Valentine. Right, next up is another one starring the late great Boris Karloff. Now, I won't say too much about this because I've already done a review of it, and he's basically playing himself in all but name, and that is a movie called Targets. Yeah, basically he's playing a fading horror star whose path crosses with a very sadistic killer. You know, a sniper, basically just taking a shot at everybody, including his own family. Yeah, and when their paths cross, oh my days, all hell breaks loose. Yeah. Great movie, directed by Peter Bogdanovich, directed and produced by Peter Bogdanovich. It was actually got a cameo in the movie, yeah. And I'd say starring Boris Karloff and some great special features as well, guys, including an interview with Boris Karloff's daughter, Sarah Karloff. Fantastic movie, Boris Karloff, Targets. Right, so last but by no means least, I've got a movie here actually. I've never seen it before, so I thought I'd give it a go. I love my 1950s creature feature movies, and this is the foreign version, but it's got the English soundtrack, and that's a movie called The Monster That Challenged the World. Look at that cover, guys, fantastic, yeah. And there's some shots from the movie. So there you go, I'm looking forward to checking that one out. That is The Monster That Challenged the World. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed me pickups. Have you seen any of these movies? Let me know in the comments down below. What did you think of them? Oh, yeah, I'm really made up with those guys. Yeah, I really am, yeah. So, or some of my old favourites there finally got a 4K. I'm really excited about, yeah. All right, then, guys, I'm going to wind the video up now. Yeah, if you should like the video, please feel free to share, subscribe, comment. And all going well, I'll be back again very soon with another video. Take care. Bye for now. Take care.